It also added that some of the Iranian small ships were approaching within 400 yards to American ships. Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group is deployed to the U.S. Fifth Fleet Area of Operations (AOO) in support of naval operations to ensure maritime stability and security in the central region, connecting the Mediterranean and the Pacific through the Western Indian Ocean and 3 strategic choke points. With Abraham Lincoln as the flagship, deploying strike group assets include staff, ships and aircraft of CSG-12, Destroyer Squadron Desrin II, USS Leyte Gulf, CG-55, and Carrier Air Wing, CVW-7. The U.S. Fifth Fleet AOO encompasses about 2.5 million square miles of water and includes the Arabian Gulf, Gulf of Oman, Red Sea and parts of the Indian Ocean. The expanse is comprised of 20 countries and includes 3 critical choke points at the Strait of Hormuz, the Suez Canal and the Strait of Bab al-Mandeb at the southern tip of Yemen. U.S. Aircraft Carrier Strike Group Abraham Lincoln's presence in the U.S. Fifth Fleet Area of Operations (AOO) demonstrates the U.S. and its regional partners' commitment to the free flow of commerce, regional maritime security and freedom of navigation. It's not the first time American and Iranian sailors have gone toe-to-toe in recent years, but getting to the point of warning shots is rare, observers said. Iran's latest maritime behavior raises the question of impact on the region's sea lanes, where 20% of the world's oil moves through the Strait of Hormuz. It also makes deployments more dangerous for American sailors, including thousands from San Diego, who regularly serve in the Persian Gulf. Some U.S.-Iran naval incidents. On August 23, 4 Iranian small boats harassed the U.S. destroyer, Nitsi, in the Strait of Hormuz. The Nitsi changed course, fired flares and sounded the ship's whistle to warn the boats away. Still, 2 of the Iranian boats rushed to within 300 yards of the destroyer. On August 24 in the North Persian Gulf, the U.S. Navy Coastal Patrol ship Squall fired .50 caliber rounds into the water to chase away 3 Iranian boats. Those boats got within 200 yards of the Squall and the Tempest, which are 179-foot U.S. coastal crafts based in Bahrain. Later on August 24, an Iranian vessel harassed the U.S. destroyer Stout in the North Persian Gulf by making close passes 3 times. The Stout maneuvered away and employed devices to discourage Iran's boat, defense officials said. On January 10, San Diego-based sailors were detained by Iranian small boats when 2 U.S. riverine craft strayed into Iranian waters and then one broke down. The American troops were released the next day unharmed, but U.S. officials said Iran broke international policy by arresting the sailors at gunpoint. Also in January, Iran used a reconnaissance drone to buzz the U.S. aircraft carrier Truman. The prior month, Iran fired rockets close to the Truman while the ship was in the Strait of Hormuz. In April 1988, American forces attacked 2 Iranian oil rigs and sank or damaged 6 Iranian vessels in response to the near sinking of the U.S. frigate Samuel B. Roberts by an Iranian mine. There's no equivalent group in the United States, Coffey said. Retired Navy Vice Admiral Peter Daly, who heads the U.S. Naval Institute, said whenever the Revolutionary Guard is in the picture, it's difficult to tell where the orders are coming from. We never quite know who is calling the shots. Daly said. It's a bit of having it both ways. Iran likes that ambiguity. Because when it benefits them, they can say, this was a carefully orchestrated top-down message, and when the situation is different, they can say, we disavow it. U.S. officials said the American warships involved in incidents were operating in international waters. Iran's public reaction to these events, based on comments by its defense minister, was, if any foreign vessel enters our waters, we warn them, and if it's an invasion, we confront. Daly said part of the Strait of Hormuz, where the Wednesday incident with the USS Abraham Lincoln occurred, runs across Iranian waters. However, long-standing practice allows international shipping to pass through. Iran frequently threatens to close the strait to flex its political will. No one interviewed for this story said they believe Iran wants to provoke an all-out war with the United States. And even in these recent skirmishes, the Iranian boats pulled back when U.S. guns came out. The United States is the superior naval power, and Iranian sailors would fare worse if shooting starts, experts said. We all agree it's dangerous behavior, Daly said.